Okay. We're here with Lord Dying. They just played the Bug Jar in Rochester tonight.
This is what their album looks like.
Yes.
Buy it on vinyl.
Look for it.
Or
it
CD.
kicks ass. CD. Just
Or MP3.
buy the fucking thing because it rules.
Yeah, regardless, these guys fucking slay. They slayed tonight. Introduce yourself, fellas, and what you do for the band.
I'm Eric, I play guitar and sing.
Chris, I play guitar.
I'm John, I play drums and occasionally do vocals.
I'm Don, I play bass.
And where's the band based out of?
Portland, Oregon.
How long have you been together as a band?
Since 2010.
This is the actual first album, or was there something before this?
Yeah, no. It's a debut album, and it's basically every song we've written as
up to that
when
point.
it was recorded. We've got some new stuff, but we haven't thrown anything away. It's everything we recorded.
So how long have you guys known each other?
Eric and I have played in bands and known each other since 5th grade.
31 now. So,
I met John
a while.
a few months before Lord Dying started, and we were jamming together. And me and Eric have known Don forever. We used to play with his bands when they were on tour.
Over a decade, at least with Don.
Very cool. Now, how did your deal with Relapse come about?
Well, it all started, we live in Portland, and the president of Relapse moved out there, as well as the artistic director and some other folks. They have a sub-office. The main one is in Philadelphia, but they moved out there, and basically we have friends of friends and that were on Relapse, and which I think that's how Matt caught wind of us, but he started to express interest really early on, and asked us to play a birthday party of his. That's when we first met him, and you know, he's been like supportive ever since. It's kind of a long story, to be honest, but over 2 years of playing shows and doing stuff, he wanted us to play for the Philadelphia office because they all have to agree on bands, and it took 2 tours to do that, and then eventually we got an offer. We didn't even know about it either until after we were done at our show in Philly, and like one of the guys comes up and he's like, so we're really stoked to be working with you guys. What?
Yeah,
All right.
it was a pleasant surprise.
We were on tour with Red Fang, and we told Red Fang about it. Like, yeah, we've known for like 2 weeks. We'd be surprised.
Everybody else knew except us. Like, everybody kept it a secret to surprise us, but it was a pleasant and awesome surprise.
Yeah,
We couldn't be happier.
we're pretty stoked too. I mean, the fact that we've been able to interact with Matt Jacobson, you know, personally, since he lives in Portland now, like that's been a great advantage to us. You know, like he's come to a lot of our shows, like since we've been playing locally, so he's been really supportive, you know, from the get-go pretty much.
And they got you on tour
Came to
right
almost
after
every
the
one of
record
our
came
local
out.
shows
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a couple of years.
How long have you been on tour with Howl right now?
This is like our 5th or 6th show with them.
Since the 20th, I believe, and it's
25th.
We toured a week out from Portland to meet them in Providence.
Yeah.
We've got a ways to
we
go.
went through Canada with them. That was cool. It's our
Yeah, we
first time
just
ever
got
in
in from
Canada,
Canada
so
today.
you know, it's cool.
What's next for you guys after this tour?
Well,
We're home for 10 days after this, and we go out and do this all again with Valiant Thor.
Nice.
Ramming Speed.
Yeah.
Oh, Ramming Speed's sick.
And Ramming
We
Speed
just-
and Valiant Thor, it's gonna be awesome.
We just saw them here with Goat Horror and Revocation.
Yeah, I almost
That's
isn't
Awesome.
back in May.
Yeah.
isn't that show on the concert calendar for? Are you guys on that show? It's coming to the montage with them.
No, we're
No,
not.
we
I
started
remember,
in
was it the
Denver
Bug
and
Jar that was? I
you,
can't remember.
Yeah, we started in Denver on that
Okay.
tour.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Now, with
They did a lot of the major markets when the first Valiant Thor record, when the new Valiant Thor record came out in June, and they're doing more west and southern dates with us for like on the second half of it. And Ramming Speed's done the entire thing though. So
yeah, Ramming Speed just played here with them in June as well.
they're killer.
Yeah, Ramming Speed.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if that had already happened or if it was still coming up. I knew it was fairly
It
recent.
was them and Gypsy Hawk.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Gypsy
Yeah.
Hawk's great.
Killer thrash band.
Yeah, we played with those dudes in Austin in the
Fun
fall.
Fest.
Yeah, Fun Fest nights with Black Tusk.
And,
Cool.
Royal Thunder, yeah, that was fucking awesome as well, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's right. The way like bands are going right now, like just the fact that we get to play with a lot of awesome bands. There's a lot of awesome bands touring right now that we've all been meeting up, and it's been really metal's getting really fucking awesome and popular. And
We get to join shows in Florida with Ken Mode and Inter Arma.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
this Howl
yeah.
tour. I'm
Yeah,
really excited
that's
about that.
gonna be-
Mode's coming here at some point too, like next month.
So what are some of your influences, like older bands or newer bands?
Slayer.
It's kind of a mishmash.
Slayer's probably the one we all agree on wholeheartedly.
Yeah,
Slayer,
we do
Black
love
Sabbath,
Slayer.
Black Flag.
Black Flag, Slayer, Melvins, obviously, you know, Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, fucking.
Me and him write like a lot of like older thrash bands, and you know, we kind of. Well, you'll see more, especially in the next album. I think a little more of the thrash elements of what
Nice.
we love. But there's been some of that's came through on the last album. But yeah, mostly older metal for sure. You know.
Any possibilities of like a music video for this album, or?
Yeah, we recently did a video with Wyatt the same guy that did all the Red Fang videos. It should be out in the next month.
We finished that the day before this tour started.
Yeah. We shot it.
Yeah, so we haven't seen any of it yet, but it should be out.
It's gonna be brutal.
very soon.
Very gory.
Yeah, look out for that. 'Cause that'll be. It was a lot of fun to shoot.
I like gore. I'm gonna love that. I'll be looking for it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's like a B movie.
It's gory.
Right up my alley.
So kind of like the last Evil Dead.
That was referenced.
That'll be fun, you know.
Yeah.
Whitey's like, so amazing, you know, and all his videos have ruled, and you know, it's gonna have a dark sense of humor to it. It's gonna be great.
And I also have to say, we pretty much break every horror cliche. Like we do everything wrong when with the plot.
And,
also-
and
we
happily
also-
make fun of ourselves.
Yes.
We also have a cliche of Looney Tunes skits in there. I think that's like one of his things he has.
Sounds like our radio show every Friday.
Yeah.
It's a culmination of
Yeah,
us
it's,
at our
it's
worst
totally
and our
Whitey's
best.
vision, so we're as excited to see it as anybody.
He's great. Love Whitey.
So what would be your dream tour if you could tour with anybody, any active band?
Howl. Fuck yeah, guys.
Yeah.
That's just 'cause
living
he's
the
here.
dream.
Slayer.
Slayer.
All right, he's
Black
gone.
Sabbath. And then beyond that, we all have our own separate things that we like. But
I
likes
would
the
like to
Beach
tour with
Boys.
Slayer. No, I mean,
I like.
Oh, you want to tour with
I
the
like
Beach
Iron
Boys?
Maiden.
I'm sure the Beach Boys tour would go over well.
I would like to tour with the Beach Boys.
As long as John Stamos is involved.
You know, I have a feeling the female portion of the audience would be definitely in your favor at the Beach Boys show.
especially if
they're gonna love
Stamos
it.
is there.
Yeah.
So what do you guys have for
Want all of
websites?
that. What's that?
We do.
Websites?
We just use Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Bandcamp.
Yeah, that's like the main format for
You
people.
can actually listen to the album on Bandcamp, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
streaming.
you can. It's
and,
streaming, yeah.
It's
It's also streaming on the Relapse.
it's on
Bandcamp, too.
Spotify. Fucking.
And also, if you buy it on iTunes, there's 2 tracks we recorded that aren't on the album that you get with it if you buy it.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah,
Almost
the
20
deluxe
minutes of
edition.
music too.
We don't have those tunes. We want those.
Yeah. No, go to iTunes. It's on Spotify too. Like I found it on Spotify the other day, but it's
Cool.
got like 2 other tracks on there that we recorded that got cut short because we were trying to fit it for the vinyl. Because you know the vinyl only what was it, like 47 minutes or something like that. So
yeah, they're available on iTunes. I think you can buy them separately. You know, buy them each, or you can just download the whole album there.
As you can see, the music in the background's fitting the mood as well.
yeah.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a
and
DJ
some
night
girl
as
with a
we get-
battery back patch just walked in there.
It got killer.
So
Really glad the show's over, guys. I gotta go in there. I gotta go in there doing things.
Do our
need to cut
ecstasy
away.
and
Get your groove on.
I want your
get our
thoughts on
glue
this current
sticks.
trend. Would you put your album out on cassette?
No.
We're not doing this
Although
in
we
that
do
trend.
have a song on a recent cassette compilation.
Yeah, one of the songs that is actually on the deluxe version is we have a a previous recording that we put on a comp that's on Keep Your Heads. It's
Aeolian Empire.
Yeah, the Aeolian. It's a.
But yeah, we wouldn't
guys
do
from
we wouldn't do a cassette release of our album. No, we don't really support that.
Yeah. But it's a rad comp, you know.
Yeah, check that out. Aeolian Empire.
Yeah.
Keep Your Heads comp. It's 26
bands.
26.
From Portland.
26 heavy bands from Portland. Underground.
Nice.
Underground band. All heavy music scene there.
It's really good.
It's a great introduction to the Portland music scene, and lots of
bands we
bros
know
of
very
ours,
well.
and yeah, we definitely
And the cassette comes
are
with
honored and stoked to be on that. And it
Shredding
is cassette only,
Schwillers.
so well, it's
Yeah.
download. You can download it also, but yes, it's a great way to check out a lot of awesome bands that.
Yeah,
don't get to
all
come
the bands on there are.
You also get a koozie
solid.
when you buy the tape. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Which here I could actually show you.
Oh, look at that! Look at this guy. You really are the advertising
yeah.
guy. Look at you.
I wish I had a beer to make this filler, but like.
Or you could put a little
Really?
baby in there.
I will put a beer in this soon enough.
All right, well, we want to thank you guys for your time.
Thank you.
Killer show tonight.
Yes, without a doubt.
Thank you.
Got anything
coming
to
out.
say to the fans?
Thank you for coming to our shows.
Yeah,
Please
keep
come
buying
to
your
our
record.
shows. And
And again,
Yeah.
keep it gutter.
this is the record.
Look,
Buy the
look
record.
for this record.
Fucking solid shit
Yes.
right here.
And it's pink.
And, oh yeah.
Yes, it is.
Hold on.
There was some badass artwork going there. Gonna look great on a t-shirt. If it doesn't already.
Bang!
All right,
Yeah.
thanks again
Bam!
for your time.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.
Oh, they're listening to it right now.
Wait, can we get a